things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Troy Trojans offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Southern Miss's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Let's go. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. White going to attack through the air. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Yeah, the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. White wants to throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. Let's talk for a minute about Troy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Worley. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Trojans will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Trojans line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. White going to attack through the air. Fires left. Makes a connection. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Grab near the marker. It's Dalton. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Number 65, set to kick it off.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Worley. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He uncorks one deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
And the Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Caught near the sideline, it's Gray. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wants to adjust the pattern. White wants to throw it. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Grab near the marker. It's Chapman. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds. And the Golden Eagles are flying down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That one was a major league knuckleball, ducking and darting and somehow finding its way over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Trojans will punt this one away.
Number 28 in punt formation to kick it away.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Golden Eagles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to run, it's Gray. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gives it on the option. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pemberton. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They'll leave it with him. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. They turn to the passing game on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. The big fullback's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in there. And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on screen passes, it just never developed. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Here comes the Heat. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Turning it on. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards.
Headed to the end zone. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And while the game is all but decided, and they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
45, Troy, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Goes right through his hands, falls to the ground, and they have also dropped this